Hey, how's it going, everyone? What's up, and welcome to my Harrison Wells Eobard Thawne Explained. So yeah, basically we're just gonna be talking about what he's done since my last Harrison Wells video, or just since the last explained video, I guess. But anyways, yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. I got a lot of points and just shit in general. So right out of the gates, of course, he is Eobard Thawne. I'm gonna give a little backstory on Eobard Thawne. He is from the 25th century. He is obsessed with Barry Allen. He even got plastic surgery to look like Barry Allen. If you guys thought that that casting was accidental, no, it wasn't. That was on purpose. It is part of this character's lore. In the future, he was so obsessed with Barry Allen, he got plastic surgery to look like him. That's why they cast those two actors, or just Tom Cavanaugh in general, because I think they had the idea of going with this, and it's very smart. The next thing is he recreated what happened to Barry to try and become him. It makes me wonder how they'll handle him going crazy and hating Barry, because in the comics, he went back in time and fought with Wally while pretending to be Barry and found out his future of becoming Professor Zoom, and it drove him crazy, and then he was obsessed with making Barry's life hell, as seen in the Flash Rebirth, because he can't kill Barry directly. In Flashpoint, he tried to make Barry into a paradox, but we'll talk about that more in just a second. But he cannot kill Barry. Going to the next point, he was at Barry's house that night to kill Barry. It was addressed he was not there to kill Nora Allen, but I guess it does prove that Barry does go back in time to fight. Like, he goes back in time to try to save his mom and fights him, but he indirectly, inadvertently saves himself fighting with him, which is why it was the red and yellow lightning, I believe. So, but like I said before, I guess he didn't know at that point in time, and he still doesn't know that if he kills Barry, he ceases to exist. On to my next point, he was marooned after he killed Nora Allen. Like I said, basically it proves that he was there that night to save his mom. I don't know what happened with that. I guess I'll explain that a little bit more in depth. Maybe when Barry goes back in time and is fighting with him, he siphons Wells or Eobard's power somehow, and it traps him there for the next 15 years. It's really got me curious, and I cannot wait to see what happens with that storyline in general. And to address in this point, everybody who's thinking that Eobard Thawne or Wells is Zolomon. Like, I thought he had some Zolomon traits, but this pretty much blows that out of the water completely. Helping Barry is a means to an end. The Flash's speed is the key to him returning to the future, so he does plan to kill Barry. Helping him is just a means to an end. He's not trying to help him. Well, he's helping him, but he's not trying to help him at all. He is doing this all for himself. So there goes those Zolomon traits right out the window. And on to my next thing. When Cisco and Eobard, or Wells, or whatever we're calling him now, was talking, he did say that Eddie is a distant relative. I'm thinking that Eddie's going to turn out to be Malcolm Thawne, the long-lost twin brother of Barry. But I'm not sure. I think they'll do that, but give him the Hunter Zolomon storyline. There's still a bunch of people, even after him outright saying that he was Eobard Thawne, there's still a few people saying no, he's Hunter Zolomon, which makes no fucking sense at all. But we're over that. Okay, you can probably guess who that is. But anyways, yeah, so I'm thinking he is going to be Malcolm Thawne, but with the storyline of Zolomon, because you can definitely see from the sizzle trailer that he is going to get the storyline of Hunter Zolomon. He shoots two cops and punches Barry in the face. I mean, you can definitely tell that he's heading down that route, if nothing more than jealousy over Iris, which is, I'm going to be happy to see that, because, Hunter Zolomon, he's a cool character. As much as I shit on him, and I say he's not there, and, as angry as I get over it, I do want to see Hunter Zolomon, I don't want Hunter Zolomon to have the storyline of killing Barry's mom and making Barry's life hell since he was a kid. I don't want him to have that storyline. But I do want Hunter Zolomon to eventually show up. And as I said earlier, this last episode basically proves that Wells / Eobard is not a good guy. He's not helping Barry, he's helping himself. I don't know how they're going to handle it in the show, like I said, but he is going to try to kill Barry at some point in time. And I have no clue if what I said about him being able to kill Barry will play in or not. Now, just segueing into something off of that, I am rethinking my stance on, like, my thoughts on whether Flashpoint's going to happen this season or not. The way they're going, it does look like that it would be pretty cool to see Wells or Eobard try to turn Barry into a time paradox. That way he could kill him. Try. This happened in Flashpoint. But yeah, like I said, they are, or like Dave said, they are going to do one big Flash storyline this season. I'm thinking it's either going to be Flashpoint, that's a huge maybe, that's a way big maybe, or the trial of the Flash. I'm kind of thinking next true, just to give a little backstory on that. The trial of the Flash, I'm pretty sure it was Abracadabra that posed as Professor Zoom and tried to kill Barry's second fiance. I want to say second fiance. I forget her name, but Iris was already killed by Professor Zoom, and I'm pretty sure Abracadabra was posing as him, and he sped, and Barry snapped his neck trying to stop him. But I don't know if that's true because Professor Zoom wasn't heard from for like 20 years after that. But I don't know. That could happen, and it could just be, Eobard Thawne instead of Abracadabra. Or it could be the Flash rebirth story. At the end of that, I'm just going over this because I don't think with a actor like Tom Cavanaugh, they're going to kill him. Like, I don't think they'll kill him. If they do Flashpoint Paradox, I don't think they'll kill him, because at the end of that, he dies. If they do Trial of the Flash, I don't think they'll kill him. I'm not sure how that'll go down. Maybe it will be Abracadabra, I'm not sure. But in the Flash Rebirth, which I'm really thinking it could be loosely based off the Flash Rebirth, but because to do the full Flash Rebirth, you need Ira West, Jay West, Linda West, and Wally West, Jay Garrick, I forget a few other, Max Mercury, and a couple of others, Bart Allen. So you need the full Flash family there, essentially. And I think they'll loosely base it off the Flash Rebirth. I'm not sure. Like, I'm unsure on how they'll do it. But I definitely think it's going to be one of those three stories. It could be something to do with Barry disappearing in the future and coming back in the future to stop him. But at the end of that, Eobard Thawne gets locked up in a prison next to Hunter Zolomon, which could be Eddie Thawne. At that point in time, I'm not sure, but he loses his speed, or he gets his speed taken away from him. But if he starts running again, he'll recover it. But he gets locked up in Iron Heights, next to Eddie Thawne, or Hunter Zolomon rather, and that opens up the storyline for that. So anyways, guys, those are the points I wanted to touch on. I'm sorry if I was a little off, like stuttering and getting my words wrong in the second part. I was really on point in the first part, and then I had to stop for about 15 or 20 minutes, so coming back and trying to keep the energy that I had in the beginning was a little bit difficult, and I started to stutter a little bit and get words and stuff wrong, so I apologize for that. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If it's your first time here, give me a like, comment, subscribe. Check out my review of this week's episode that I put up earlier. It should be in the description. If I forget to put it there, it'll just be on the side somewhere, I would assume. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.